Hey guys, so a new featurette was dropped today for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which is called A New Hero featurette. I've put some of my notes down for this video, so I'll be looking down. The featurette is called A New Hero, which obviously references Newt Scamander. So I'm super excited and I wanted to talk about it for a little bit. I know it's not a Wednesday or a Sunday, which is when my videos usually are, but I really wanted to talk about this, so there you go, it's like a little bonus video. So I already talked about the original Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them trailer, the first one that dropped. So if you'd like to see my video for that, the link will be in the description box below. I am now going to play you the featurette. It's around about 2.5 minutes long. If you don't want to see it, if you've already seen it, then please skip ahead. So I'll see you in a bit.
My heroes are always people who feel themselves to be set apart, stigmatized, or othered. That's at the heart of most of what I write, and it's certainly at the heart of this movie. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them was a textbook that Harry Potter used at school. While I was writing Potter, I became quite interested in Newt Scamander. So I knew quite a lot about Newt. He's been traveling the world studying magical creatures. He calls himself a magizoologist.
First trip to America?
Yes. Must get that fixed.
Newt's creatures live in this magical case. You open it up, you can go down. It's an amazing space.
Newt feels more at home with creatures than he does with human beings. Come on, give me a smile.
Newt walks into a society he doesn't really understand.
Mr. Scamander, do you know anything about the wizarding community in America?
I know that you have rather backwards laws about relations with non-magic people. That you're not meant to befriend them, you can't marry them, which seems wildly absurd to me.
Then marry him.
And then Jacob accidentally opens Newt's case full of magical creatures.
Hey, Mr. English guy! I think your egg is hatching.
So Newt gets embroiled in this adventure.
He starts to look a bit more like a hero.
It's something that has implications for the whole wizarding world.
Okay, so that was the A New Hero featurette. So first of all, I would like to say we got the lovely Hedwig's theme at the beginning and again at the end of the video, and there was a lot of recurring Harry Potter musical motifs throughout the featurette. I love the fact that we have both J.K. Rowling and Eddie Redmayne talking about things in this trailer. There's a wonderful thing that J.K. Rowling says, which I've written down, which is, "My heroes are always people who feel themselves to be set apart, stigmatized, or othered." And I think that was a very interesting thing that she said, and I thought it was a very powerful quote, actually, when you actually think about it. The trailer itself, the featurette, is quite light-hearted, but there is an underlying darkness to it. Something that the Harry Potter franchise does very well is it encapsulates the humour and the young feel, because they are teenagers, and it encapsulates all that, but there's also the darkness, and I think the contrast and how they are both put together in the Harry Potter franchise and indeed in this new film will be spot on. He calls himself a magizoologist, so maybe that's a term he could have made up for himself. That might not be a term that has ever been used before, which is quite interesting. We saw more beasts. We already saw a Niffler and a few other snippets of other beasts. They're not really giving too much away with these trailers and featurettes and behind the scenes. They're not really showing us the Fantastic Beasts because, of course, that's the whole plot point of the movie, so they don't want to give that away. But we did see a bowtruckle, or what I believe to be a bowtruckle, which was the little green stick thing. but bowtruckles have been referenced in the books, but they've never been imagined on screen. This imagining of a bowtruckle is absolutely perfect. It's absolutely adorable. I wrote down here the quote that Newt says to the bowtruckle, "Come on, give me a smile." And obviously the bowtruckle sticks his tongue out, which is quite cheeky, quite mischievous. So I think the bowtruckle, like I said, will be quite a mischievous character. We find out that it's Jacob who accidentally opens up Newt's case and lets the magical creatures out. I don't know if that's ever been specified before, but I've been following this quite intensely and I can't remember that being said before. I think this is the first time that's been said, that it was Jacob, the nomad, muggle, who accidentally opened Newt's case and let the Fantastic Beasts out. We see an egg with Jacob saying, "Hey, Mr. English guy, I think your egg's hatching," or something along that lines. I don't know what the egg is, so if you have any ideas of what the egg could be, then please let me know. A lot of people are saying dragon, and if it is a dragon, then I'll be very, very pleased with that. When Jacob says, "Hey, Mr. English guy, your egg's hatching," Newt just pulls out his wand, slides Jacob towards him with the egg in his hand, and apparates. And I think that was just a brilliant piece of cinematography, in my opinion anyway, and I think that's really, really funny how he just sort of pulls him along and then apparates. Where they're going, we don't know yet, because then the very next shot is an aerial shot above cars, so whether that's Jacob and Newt apparating somewhere or a different sequence, I don't know. And then finally, I've just said again, I said this at the beginning, we have, at the very end of the trailer, we have Hedwig's theme again, or the ending of Hedwig's theme. So we started with Hedwig's theme, we ended with Hedwig's theme. The fact that they're using Hedwig's theme and other Harry Potter motifs in the trailer makes me almost certain that they are going to be using those motifs in the film, which is wonderful. I'm sure the film will give us some new music as well. There is a new composer on board. It's not John Williams, I don't think. So the fact that we might get some new interesting music and also keep the music that we used to is brilliant. I'm really, really happy with that decision. So that's all I can really say. That's all I got from the trailer. If you got any more from it, if you want to talk about it, expand upon what I've said down in the comments, then that's wonderful. I'm very, very happy with the way this trailer or featurette has been produced. I think it's wonderful. I think they've chosen the right things to show us, because I think if they thrust everything upon us at once, we might be a little bit, you know, oh my god, too much information to process, and also you're thinking, what's the point in going to see the film if I already know what happens? So it's a bit like the Cursed Child play, really, when J.K. Rowling has said keep the secrets. It seems like Fantastic Beasts are really clutching their cards close to their chest and they are not revealing any secrets. Oh, well, they're revealing little snippets as we go along, which I think is a brilliant thing to do. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. There hasn't been too much Fantastic Beasts stuff to talk about, so I don't know when my next Fantastic Beasts video will be. There was a thing at VidCon which I tried to stay up for last night to watch it live, but it was in America. So it's like a press conference with famous YouTubers from all around the world talking about Fantastic Beasts. I tried my hardest to stay up, but by 2:30 this morning it still was not live, or I couldn't find it anyway, but I've watched it this morning. I didn't really want to do a video on it because I think the video speaks for itself, really. So that's it. So, I know I ramble on a lot. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye!